Oh God, sports. I guess it actually started here. I'm thinking when I was in Jordan, it just didn't dawn on me. I think Paul Sunder was the editor of the paper at the time, and he had talked to me about doing some sports. And this was might have been, I don't know if it was 89 or 90. And I went in and he told me what to do and what to look for. And it was the first season, it was trial and error because I didn't know what he was looking for. And it took me a while to catch on, but I finally figured out what we were going for. So, and you got to have the equipment, you got to have the lens, you got to be right there and get him in the face, and it took me a while to get used to that. Listening to Paul, I learned a lot from listening to him, and because it was film, you could not, and it was black and white too. Besides, it was all black and white film, and you just shot, and you just turned your film in, and you didn't see the pictures until it was the next day or whenever they developed, and then he'd call me in and he says, "This is good, this is bad, this is good," and he would show me, and this is what I appreciate about somebody telling me, or he would say they're all bad, and I'll let them know where did I go, what are you looking for, and I would correct it, and that's how it started. I started heavy in the sports. I mean, I did sports, but it wasn't nothing for. It was just for fun, basically. Biggest difference?
Yeah.
The biggest difference is I'm probably more relaxed at sports because I understand it, and I can go anywhere I wanna and do what I wanna do, kind of get the action. At a wedding, you're more controlled of what the atmosphere is and when the wedding is on and the program that they have to go through. You have to wait for the reception of the church and stuff like that. I mean, it's kind of time consuming, but I enjoy weddings because I see a lot of happy people, and they're all in a good mood, and usually, they have a good time, so I don't have no problem with them. They just call me and here comes the photographer. They think I'm shooting for the paper, and I'm not. I just shoot for myself, and then I let people know, and I give them my card if they want pictures. And now I got a website started up, and I don't know how that's going to work. I haven't really phased into that much of it yet, but there's a website out there. But I just let people know that if they need to purchase a picture, if they're looking for a certain picture, because I do try to get something different than the paper would. I get a different angle, or I get a little closer than than different things, because I'm there a little longer. Because I know paper, when the editor of the paper comes in, he might be there because I know he has to cover two papers, and he might not be there the whole time. And I get there right at the beginning a lot of times, and I'll shoot right away, and I'll start shooting, and I can edit and look and see what I'm looking for, and I say, this is a great shot. I mean, I've taken shots, and I thought this could be on a magazine cover. That's how good I thought they were. You know what? The difference is, do I see it the same as other people? And that's the biggest thing. Do they see it the way I see it?
What is the feedback that you've gotten from people?
Positive. I got these pictures are great, but what I'm trying to get is in the sports. You got to get the ball in the face and the expression. And that's what I'm getting a lot of times. And wherever angle, if you're down low or if you're up high or if you're straight on, you just got to get into the right angle. And I've been to baseball games and nothing happens. One hit, you sit there for 3 or 4 innings and nothing happens. You might get a batter, a pitcher, but you do those, but sometimes you just don't get nothing, and that happens. And that's why I say, if there's a game Friday and a game Saturday, I always tell whoever's doing sports, there's a game Friday and there's a game Saturday. Well, I won't go Friday, I'll go Saturday. Oh, it's rained out. I didn't make Friday's game. I go, if I have to go, if it's Friday's a nice day and they're going to have a game, I'll go just in case. And if I can get to Saturday's game, I'll go to Saturday's game. But I already got Friday's game, so I'm doing okay. I'm ahead of the game, see. That's a big thing. Usually, if I'm available, if I'm around town, if I'm home, if I ain't got nothing to do, I'll go up to the games. I try to cover a little bit of everything.